All right, let's talk about something that's on a lot of entrepreneurs' minds, sourcing products from China. It's this huge opportunity, right? But it's also a place where you can get seriously burned. So today, we're going to break down exactly how you can tap into that potential without losing your shirt.
You know the dream, I'm sure. Find a product, get it made in China for pennies on the dollar, sell it, and bam, you're a successful e-commerce mogul. It sounds so easy, so cheap, almost like a guaranteed win. But is it really that simple?
And there's the catch. That's the one thing that can derail the entire dream. You pick just one wrong supplier, and we're not talking about a small hiccup. We're talking about losing thousands of dollars and wasting months of your life. Getting this right from the very start is absolutely everything.
So why is this dream so powerful in the first place? Let's take a quick look at what pulls so many people in. Why is sourcing direct from China the holy grail for so many business owners?
Well, it really boils down to these three things. The profit margins can be just incredible. I mean, we're talking about a night and day difference in your bottom line. Plus, the selection of products is just endless, and you get to talk directly to the factory. It's a pretty tempting mix, right?
But, and you knew there was a but coming, there's a flip side. The very things that make it so appealing are also what can make it so risky if you go in blind.
So to guide us through this, we're leaning on the expertise of CMAB, who's based right in Chengdu, China. She's on the ground day in and day out, helping people from all over the world avoid the exact kind of nightmares we're about to talk about.
And these are the nightmares. Seriously, it's not just about the money you lose up front. It's the months you can never get back. It's getting a giant shipment of products that are, frankly, junk you can't sell. And maybe worst of all, it's destroying the reputation you've worked so hard to build with your customers.
Okay, enough with the scary stuff. How do you actually avoid all that? How do you protect yourself? Well, this is where it gets good. We're going to walk you through a super clear 5-step plan to do this the safe way.
Here it is, your 5 golden rules. Memorize these. First, you verify everything before you pay anything. Second, you get real proof. Third, you've got to look beyond the big marketplaces. Fourth, always start small. And finally, you document every single thing. Let's dig into each one.
I know, it can feel like a lot. Where do you even start this process? Well, the good news is, the starting point is super logical. It all begins before a single penny leaves your bank account.
This part is totally non-negotiable. You have to do your homework. Ask to see their business license. A real company will have one, no problem. Find out how big their factory is. And, super important, ask them about their experience. Have they actually made this product before, or are you their guinea pig? Oh man, this one is so key. Anyone can hire a photographer and make a product look incredible in a catalog, but that doesn't prove anything. What you need to see is the real stuff. Raw, unedited photos, videos from the factory floor. That's how you know what you're actually going to get.
All right, it is so tempting to just live on the big online marketplaces. And while they can be a decent place to start your research, you can't end there. The expert advice is clear. Going direct to the actual manufacturers is way safer. And you know what? It's often cheaper too.
So let's say you've done your homework, you've verified the supplier, you've seen real proof. Time to place that 10,000 unit order, right? Whoa, not so fast. You start with a single test order.
Think of this small order as your real-world test drive. It lets you actually hold the product and check the quality for yourself. You get to see their whole shipping process firsthand, and you get a real feel for their communication and how reliable they are before you commit any serious cash.
And number 5, please get everything in writing. Every little detail about the product, every price, every deadline. Your emails and messages are your paper trail. This is not about being difficult, it's about being smart. If anything goes wrong down the line, this documentation is your legal protection. It's your safety net.
So you see, when you put these 5 steps together, you completely change the game. You stop gambling and you start building. You create a safe, clear road to that profitable business you were dreaming of in the first place.
And this is what you get for doing it the right way. Your financial risk basically disappears. You often end up saving a ton of money. You find those awesome, reliable suppliers you can work with for years. And all of that, together, that's how you build a real, growing business.
And hey, if you want to go even deeper on this, it's worth knowing that the expert we've been referencing, Seema, actually offers free consultations to help sellers navigate this whole process. Just a really great resource to know about. So here's the bottom line. Sourcing from China can be an absolute game changer for your business. But the secret isn't just finding a supplier, it's about finding the right supplier in the right way. You now have the 5-step playbook to do that safely. The only question is, are you ready to use it?